Hi, this is Mike again. I'd like to do something a little bit different today, and I'd like to talk about working out. So I've been working out for a long time. Used to be a gym rat, back in the 80s and 90s. Went to Gold's Gym in New Haven. Mike Katz, former Mr. America, went to his gym. Did a lot of weight training, and as I'm older now, I'm in my 60s now. I still do some weight training, still do P90X, and I have my various home gym stuff around here. I have a lat machine and a pull-up machine over here, standing one, and some free weights and everything. But one of the things I incorporate into working out is Tai Chi. Did it a long time ago. And after some rotator cuff surgery and other elbow surgeries and stuff from playing sports over the years, I want to do something a little more relaxing and something more beneficial as far as meditation. You could even incorporate prayer with it if you wanted to. I do. And I found someone called David Dorian Ross. He's a Tai Chi teacher, and I bought some of his DVDs on Amazon. Reasonably priced, and I have 4 of them, and I'll go over each one a little bit. So if you're new to Tai Chi like I am, if you're running or weight training or doing lots of things, those workouts tend to be faster. Even with weights, you can do higher velocity reps if you wanted to. Incorporate speed in your running, even hiking, all that kind of stuff. Cycling, which I did cycling forever. This is kind of the other end of the spectrum. Tai Chi, I've found, is methodical like other forms of exercise, but it's a lot slower. So when you think of moving through an exercise, this is at a much slower speed, and I'm not really used to that. And it takes a lot out of you, especially when you're older, but it does work your joints rather than your muscles. I guess that could be scientific. Not a scientist. But no, I've had, rotator cuff surgery, so it's tough on this shoulder a little bit. So I'm wearing, a gi. I like doing that. I took Tang Soo-do a long time ago, and Jeet Kune Do, which doesn't wear this, but I like wearing it, and even after this I'll do my forms, which I like to do, so I just like to wear this. So he's got 4 different ones that I've purchased. I'll just start with this one here. It's a 4-pack. There are 4 DVDs in here. Hope you can see that with the light. They all have chapters, so you can skip ahead if you want, or play something over twice if you want. And there's all different age groups in this. So there's young people, there's older people, senior citizens, and he really goes through all the exercises quite well. He explains everything. This one's a little bit faster paced. There's not that many breaks in it, but still good if you want to get a really good workout. I've done each one of these a few times. I really have to dig into these more, but this is a really good one, and it's his bestseller collection, so there's 4 of them in there. I just did this one 10 minutes ago, Tai Chi Iron. So he does use weighted sticks. Now you can see these guys here. They're not really Kali sticks. I just put the little tape on there so you can see the end. I use these as my weighted sticks. They're just aluminum kind of piping. Actually, they are part of the rail I had in front of my house. But you could use anything, and that's what's really good about him, is that if you don't have the proper equipment, you can use something as a substitute, which is fine. So Tai Chi Iron, it's kind of, I did some Kali training before. It's similar to that, but it's a different kind of exercise because you're really putting a lot of weights farther out in your body. So when the sticks are farther out, it does give you a really good workout. More of his martial arts training is Tai Chi Fire. I've done this one. I really like this one. Some people have said it's kind of short, but once again, you can double up on the chapters if you want. Your DVD player, just do that chapter over. So there's a lot more martial arts in this one than his other traditional ones there. I like this one. But this one's got to be my favorite. This is the first one I purchased, Tai Chi Bamboo. And I just, I love this workout. This is my favorite of all of them. He's in a bamboo forest in Hawaii doing this exercise with his friend there on the cover. And it's very contemplative. You do a lot of moving around, so it's a really good exercise. One of the things with all of these, if you've done any Tai Chi, it does mix in a little yoga. I've done the P90X yoga for a long time, but I would forewarn you, just a lot of lunges if you do those, a lot of holding movements. And so there's a lot of stretching in this one too, but I really love this one. I mean, out of all of them, if I were going to say one to start with him, is this one, Bamboo. It's a really, really good workout. And on another note, one of the programs, he does use weighted Tai Chi balls. I don't have those, so I just use my 2 or 3 pound male boxing Everlast, and you can hold those like a ball. Works just the same. So you can substitute, but if you're looking for a great Tai Chi program, I love this one. It's really good. And if you like to get into Tai Chi, David Dorian Ross, he's the instructor, and they're really, really great DVDs. So I really highly suggest them and recommend them. Thank you very much.